How you doing, guys? This is the PPF report, and normally we'd be doing a different subject today, but we had some breaking news that we really want to cover first, and I want to let Alan take it away with what's going on in the world today with Israel and the giving up the land for peace. What do you got for us?
Okay, well, first of all, we want to hit on a lot of different things. Like Bible prophecy is a big thing, and preparation is a big thing. But I sort of want to relate what has recently happened to give a different insight or different outlook on things. Just the other day, the world was supposed to end, right? I believe his name was Harold Camp. He said that May 21st, there's going to be an earthquake throughout the whole world, and through calculation, mathematics, the Bible states the world is going to end. Well, first of all, you don't go by mathematics, you go by what the Bible actually says. So, I want to tie that into what else happened. A couple days before that, Barack Obama came on television and stated that the only way Israel was going to have peace is to put the borders back to the pre-1967, those borders. And I don't know if anybody's thought about this or not, but in the Bible states there will be a 7-year treaty signed. Okay? And I used to wonder, why is it a 7-year treaty? Okay? And this is just a thought. Whether it's right or it's wrong, it's something to think about. I believe Obama put the seed in the ground to put the roots for that 7-year treaty. I'm not saying it's going to happen right away, because it will happen with a 10-headed country or world or whatever it is. There has to be 10 something set up. Now, first of all, with this man claiming there's going to be the end of the world, it made all Christians look foolish, to make people think that's a bunch of nonsense. At the same week that Obama planted the seed for the start of the end.
Coincidence?
That could be. But I think there's a plan out there.
Yes.
Now, of course, Netanyahu came on and said, no way. Well, number one, President Obama was at the height of his popularity at approximately 60%. So America was very happy with him. He just got rid of Osama bin Laden. Okay? But then the Muslim world wasn't too happy with him. Well, now when he come out and said, all right, Israel, give up some land for peace. Now, the United States is happy with him, and the Muslims going, hey. And the only people not too happy is Israel. But I believe what this set up for is down the road, whenever this world power comes in to play, whatever it is, I believe they will promise Israel some type of security. They will have to, because Netanyahu said there's got to be some security. Even to the point, maybe they will give up the Mosque of the Rock to allow Israel to build their temple. Wouldn't that gain some trust? And then maybe throughout the 7 years, it agreed to give up this amount of land, to give up this amount of land, to give up this amount of land. But that will be broken. But the point I'm trying to make is this all coincidental? There's something getting ready to happen. And we believe there is soon coming a one world currency that is on the horizon right now. Tom?
Netanyahu also said that they would not go to the 1967 borders because they could not defend those borders. And I don't know if you've seen Obama's expression. He did not look happy. Israel is as if they are standing alone. We are Israel's biggest ally. There's a lot of Christians who are backing Israel. It is said that the United States is the greatest country in the world. That's not what the Bible says. The Bible says Israel is God's chosen people, and we are grafted in because of our faith in Jesus. We need to pray for Israel, as the Bible says. A lot of things are happening right now. I believe that we need to prepare. We need to start preparing ourselves spiritually, start preparing ourselves even physically. We need to, have food and water and things ready to go in case anything was to happen, whether it's natural disasters, terrorist attacks, economic collapse, any of those things that are going on. We see the time winding down, and it's starting to do it in a hurry. And again, we interrupted our normal plan of discussion and topic with this because of what's happening in the news, and we will do that again as something pops up that catches our attention and is sort of a red flag or a neon sign for us to say, hey, this is what's happening. We want to give you that information. Again, a lot of people they scoff at the preparedness and what's going on in the world today. They really don't care because it has been said that God is going to take care of us, and He will. Alan, do you think it's a good idea to have health insurance?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to have health insurance.
How about car insurance?
Yeah, it's a pretty good idea to have car insurance.
House insurance?
House insurance.
Right. So why is it not a good idea to prepare and have maybe some food assurance? Set your pantries up and think long term for these type of things in case anything was to ever happen.
Yes, God. I cannot deny that God may protect you. But what about your family? What about your friends? What about your loved ones? It doesn't hurt, even if you stocked up a little bit on food so you didn't have to pay the high prices that are coming. If you've noticed, recently the gas was up to $4.25 a gallon. Now it's dropped under $4, and everybody seems to forget about all the high prices now. Well, we believe that will continue to happen, that oil prices will continue to happen. Will go up, and we believe there will soon be an economic collapse. If you've noticed the Middle East, there's total turmoil in the Middle East. You have it in Yemen, you have it in Syria, you have it in Libya, and I believe, I cannot guarantee it, but I believe the royalties, all the royal families will be ousted. And in the name of democracy, you'll see groups that their idea is not democracy or the American way. And the oil supply could very well get shut off and turn us into a country where we must all live together to survive and join and pool all our resources. Because, again, Israel will be wanting some type of security. Why isn't the United States there to secure them at this particular time in the future?
Yeah, good point. Why aren't we mentioned? If we are their closest ally, why aren't we there to help them? Again, and I say there's two reasons. Either we refuse to help them, or we are incapable of helping them. And both of those need thought. And I would urge you to, the things that we say you may not fully understand. I urge you to check out some other channels on YouTube. There's a lot of stuff out there that is not very good. But there's also some stuff out there that is right on the money, we believe. And you need to do your own research. Pray and ask God for guidance and what you're supposed to do. As for us, as Joshua says, for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And we will prepare. As the head of my house, I am going to make sure that my family is prepared. If anything was to happen to us, I want to be able to protect them, be able to feed them. And I hope that you would do the same. Alan?
One thing that may be happening in the future as far as the economic collapse is, let's say, again, the American dollar is the reserve currency. If the oil flow shuts off, that also shuts off the value of the dollar. And if the United States goes bankrupt, all the people who are dependent on the government to help them, where will they get their money? Where will they get their food? Now, FEMA has bought, I believe it's $1 billion worth of food to supposedly last everyone in the country for 10 days. Well, then what? So, with that, you may say, well, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. But if things get bad enough, and I'm not saying they will, I don't know to what extent it'll get. It may just get where the crime rate goes high and we have to really suffer through this. But chances are prices will go sky high and a one world currency will come. We believe to get this one world currency in, oil must be up to $200 a barrel and gold must reach $3,000 an ounce. So you need to get some type of a currency, some silver or gold stacked up, and some food put away. Now, if you don't mind starving, which may not happen, or if you don't mind someone coming in, abusing your family, and think that's fine. And God, I'm not saying He won't protect you, but if I told you there was going to be, or a weatherman actually come out and said there is snow coming, and you will be shut in your home for a week and won't be able to get out, what will you do? Will you sit home and say, I'll be protected, or will you go to the store and stock up? You've got to use some type of common sense. But again, first of all, be spiritually prepared. If God Himself tells you everything's going to be okay, fine. But I don't know that everyone has that kind of faith at this point. Tom?
Again, we just want you to be prepared. That's it. Spiritually and physically. Do all that you can do to stand, as the Bible says, and then stand. Don't let it be that you get down the road and find out that you're wrong. I would rather be prepared for the things that are coming and be ready for it. But if it doesn't happen, then really what are you out? You've gotten food at a cheaper price than you would later down the road, and your family is protected. So I think it's wise, and I think God would approve. During the Old Testament, said there's going to be 7 years of feast and 7 years of famine, and for those 7 years of feast, you're supposed to put away for those 7 years. I think we're supposed to do the same thing. Prepare for the rainy day, for a time that may be coming, and if it doesn't happen, then again, you just got things at a cheaper price today than you normally would. But we believe that the time is starting to wind down. It's winding down in a hurry. And again, do some studying on your own. We're giving you some information, but please just don't take our word for it. Pray and seek out the things for yourself. Thank you.
Thank you.